with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Sharp, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now, and they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Portland making their last shot. Back to Wallace. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Basket's good.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, he had 40. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Caruso, he's checked in for Wiggins. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Yeah, the defense was getting physical, but Shai was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Holiday.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Stolen by Sharp. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's Portland scoring again.
At 7'2", Klingon is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Caruso outside. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Avdia outside. Back to Holiday. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to SGA. Lets it go from 14. Sharp grabs a miss.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
For 3. Caruso grabs the board. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Now here's Holiday. Klingon And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Klingen's got 8 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Trailblazers, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oklahoma City trailing. Mitchell up top, covered by Love, and that one's good. Mitchell.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Well, Portland's shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Grant outside. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Portland scoring again.
And Grant will take these mid-range jumpers occasionally. It's a nice option for him now.
And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Caruso misses. So it's Portland now. Here's Sissoko, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Timeout.
Portland shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. A big group substitution here for Portland. Klingen, he's checked in for Reith. Kamara comes in for Grant. Avdia, he's checked in for Murray. And Holiday subbed in for Love. And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap, so you're open-ended in that regard. And there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Kamara. Here's Klingen. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Banked it in off the glass. SGA's got 10.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Holiday from outside the arc. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, you know, since getting drafted all the way back in 2009, Holiday has worked on that shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Klingen with the block. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, and the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp, he's checked in for Sissoko. It's Dort on the wing. There's the drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Klingon. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Dorture Chamber.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday looking for an opening. Fades back. Good on the shot. Holiday's got 11 points.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Here's SGA. Outside for Dort. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Trailblazers lead by 4. Portland moving it around. Here's Sharp on the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And this is why Sharp slices inside, because he wants to get fouled while shooting.
First trip to the line for him here.
Sharp, 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
But I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
Sharp against Dort. Now here's Sharp, guarded closely. From deep three-point land. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Portland ahead, up by appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
These are proven games, but you can talk all you want. But can you back it up?
They've said outwardly they feel they deserve more respect. Here's a chance to earn it.
You can talk all you want, but can you back it up?
Changing focus now to our key performer of that first half, Jrue Holiday. He was everywhere.
At times, it seems like he just can't miss. I mean, he is rolling offensively and bringing his team back single-handedly.
High-efficiency offense. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the court right now for Portland. Inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3, and it's Holiday in at the 1. Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Let's go with a 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Caruso finds Williams for the lead. And it's Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About a minute played here in the second half. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
First, Clingan screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Caruso outside. Williams on the wing. Back to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort from behind the arc. SGA can't get it to go. Portland leading. Outside Sharp. Here's Clingan. Great D that time from Holmgren.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And the bucket is good.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Portland. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team, and it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors, for sure.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. All right, let's take a glance at the rookies with the hot hand over the past 10 games. Donovan Clingan third. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Well, that's just skill by SGA. He is so good at reading defenses and understanding when he has an opportunity.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
Number 9, Jeremy Grant.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Wiggins from long range. And Clingan pulls it down. Clingan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one's good. Sharp.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Outside for Dort. Jacks up a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kamara, no good. Thunder trail by 4. It's Wiggins on the wing. Grant with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Out to the right wing. Outside Holiday. Back to Clingan. Holmgren with the block.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren.
Wiggins passes to Caruso. Outside for SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And it's good. 2 points. 1 minute left in the third. Holiday against SGA. Rejected by Clingan.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Clingan.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. So for the Blazers, Reith, he's checked in for Clingan. Murray comes in for Kamara, and it's Sissoko in for Sharp. There's 37 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Murray. No made baskets yet. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA lethal off the drive.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
Here's Grant. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's Wiggins. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Portland ahead, up 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
What great body control. SGA powering through the contact.
Pass to Avdia. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. They've got numbers. Here's SGA on the drive. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Trailblazers.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Again, the miss by Portland. The Thunder's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field.
Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
Grant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Murray. Portland moving it around. It's stolen by SGA. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
So for the Blazers, Clingan comes in for Reith. And it's Rupert in for Sissoko. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Graham. To the paint. Now here's Avdia. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he misses the layup.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
SGA against Avdia. Grant with a screen on SGA. Puts it up from 15. The jumper is good.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Grant in the post, pounded by Wiggins. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. Dort fires. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Grant outside. Now Avdia. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Now Wiggins. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here from Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Rupert. And Holiday subbed in for Murray. Sharp! Cleared away by Dort. And stolen by Holiday. It's stolen by SGA. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. SGA working through contact inside.
Well, he is just a flat-out winner. There is no moment too big for SGA.
Sharp with it. Avdia. Another chance. And up and in on the layup.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Gilgeous-Alexander, double team. Here's Dort. And here's SGA. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Well, it's a pivotal point in this game, and you expect SGA to step up.
Sharp with it, now guarded by Holmgren. He's off from three. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Sharp against Dort. Clingan with a screen. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
What an important hoop for Clingan.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's SGA. From 13 feet. Oh, he can't hit it. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Clingan, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Well, smaller guys have to fear the reach of Chet Holmgren.
Ooh, it misses. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Now Sharp, and Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
And he makes a first. SGA hits them both.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Now Holiday to take the lead. Holmgren there for the rebound. Caruso. Oh, it's off target. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Yes, sir! Count it!
In the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Outside Dort. We are at OT. A minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. Nice! That one's good!
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set on getting them a bucket.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Sharp! Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder with a lead. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Shaedon Sharp. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player's tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Holmgren inside. Clingan's there.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
At the line for 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a lead.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
Steps back. Clingan with the ball. Holmgren's there, and stolen by Holmgren. Dort with it. Avdia picks him up. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wiggins against Sharp. To take the lead. And yes, sir! Lays it up and in.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Avdia fires. The triple drops.
Well, that's a great inbounds play. Able to get 3 quick points.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
SGA, and he slams it down.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Shoots a 3. Money from 3. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Now Dort from deep. Oh, no good. Now Avdia jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Sharp there for the rebound. Portland trailing here. Now here's Camara. Clingan with the ball. Holiday outside. Avdia! Oh, off target from downtown. The Thunder shooting at 49% so far in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Now Holmgren.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
In a close game, every point matters. Terrific focus at the line there to help them keep pace.
Owning the post right there.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class. That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Flushes it down with both hands.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Here's Holmgren, and stolen by Holiday. Sharp. Not that time. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. 2-point game. Wiggins with a screen on Avdia. Avdia rips down the board. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wiggins. Now SGA. Lets it go from 14. Ooh, the shot is off. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. And the Thunder in possession here. SGA takes it inside, nails it!
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
There's just no way to stay in front of Gilgeous-Alexander. The only way you can try to stop him is to foul him.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Jrue Holiday.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. And here's SGA. It's in!
That is a great inbound play design and flawless execution.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, he will head to the line for 2.
Personal foul. 15 fouls.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and